There he is.
Nice, Rick. Old Ricky had to come and join the bounce the bottom game.
Hey, that B&B fishing, make no mistake about it, guys. If you're not sure what B&B fishing is, that means bouncing the bottom, not
Was that one
bouncing
cast?
her bottom.
Was that one cast?
One cast.
On today's Sportsman's Adventures, we travel to Florida's west coast to enjoy dawn's early light with Captain Rick and his special guest.
Look at it. It is the sun is coming up its first light. It's still before 7 o'clock. There's ducks flying. It's the month of March. We're in Sarasota with my good buddy Jeff Page. No stranger to Sportsman's Adventures for sure. And Jeffrey has really got a big school of redfish and a whole bunch of other different things for us to fish for. So we're going to start off this morning. Going to throw some skitter walks. Look at the mallards flying by. It's morning where it's just full of life. Everybody's happy, including me. I'm happy to be here. Jeffrey, what are we going to do this morning?
What we're going to do, Rick, is we're going to get in here and work this line of mullet. There's a line of big black mullet coming down this bar, falling off that shoreline. And we're going to throw the skitter walks in amongst the mullet and draw the redfish, snook, trout, whatever else is in there to these skitter walks. So let's get fishing.
All right, I'm ready. Jeffrey, get
Big
it.
trout.
I'm going to put the power pole down.
Go ahead. Look at that jumping trout.
You got a net in here, Jeffrey?
I don't need net.
No, don't. You got a net in here?
Yeah, it's buried though.
Is that up here in the front hatch?
Yeah.
It's not buried. You got it right here
Okay,
on top,
but
bro.
it's tough. You're not going to be able to put that net away and take it out like you want to. It's a nightmare.
How in the world?
That's what I told you. Here, I can get him.
Oh.
Watch out.
There
he
you
come,
go.
Rick.
All right. Look at that pretty Johnny.
That's what I'm talking about.
That is a pretty trout. Boy, he's got the front hook of that skitter walk this morning. Get my pliers on him. Good job, Jeffrey. That's the way to start a morning out right
That's
there.
it.
Now let me ask you that you catch these bigger trout early in the morning? More than you do in the middle of the day?
In the
or is
summer,
it
yes.
Tide related?
In the summer, yes. This time of year, no. This time of year, we catch them all day sometimes.
Wow, that's a pretty fish. All right, I'm gonna let him go back.
Look at all the hair.
Look at the sun on that fish's cheek. How goldy he is in color.
Let him go in those glass minnows.
Yeah, I see.
Look at all those glassies.
Oof.
That's why they're hitting this stuff.
There we go. All right. They look like bluefish. Turn towards them, Jeffrey. They're going back to the right a little bit, Buff.
I know. They're sipping glass minnows.
Uh-oh. Might get there. Papa's there.
Look at the red bodies coming out of the water. Watch this.
They should be. I should be right there.
Watch this. Here we go.
Oh, you got him?
Nope.
You got him?
Nope.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh.
Oh, Papa got him. Oh, I think I got a Johnny, not a redfish. Where'd he go? I got a Johnny. Got a big trout, not a redfish.
Come on.
Yes. Look at this trout. Oh my gosh. Look at that trout. Oh my gosh. Let me get my... He's barely hooked in the tip of the nose. You got him, Jeffrey?
There they are. They're sipping glass minnows.
Sorry, there's nothing this morning. Wow.
Ready?
Look at this trout.
Here we go.
Go ahead. There. My guy just came off. Perfect. Where are they at, Jeffrey? Where are they at? Going to the right?
They're all around that stick.
We power pole down?
Yeah,
right?
we're stuck. Power pole down. This Suffix 10 is incredible.
You could throw a mile.
Yeah, but watch, I can turn this fish. I'll take this little click on him.
Yeah.
I can roll that fish over. What I did, Rick, I waited till they started sipping again. You had that big trout,
Uh-huh.
and I waited until they started sipping again. That stick may come into play. Uh-oh.
If it hits the stick, just let it go slack, okay? If he gets you wrapped around a stick, let it go slack. Has he got you?
Yeah.
Okay, now just go slack. Now watch. Just let it, he'll stop there for a second. And wait for him to come off. If he goes to the right, we'll just pull the power pole.
Yeah, but we don't
pull
wanna...
on him, because the stick will cut you off, because it's probably got barnacles on it. Is it around the stick? Yeah. Oh, he cut you off. Because you can't pull on it. It can't be tight. It won't break if it's tight. Where'd they go, bro?
I don't know, man.
Don't worry about it. We ain't in no tournament. It doesn't matter. Forget.
Nice, Rick. Old Ricky had to come and join the bounce the bottom game.
Hey, that B&B fishing. Make no...
Yes, this film is a simple story of fellow anglers catching fish in the Katmai area of western Alaska. One of our guests this past season was the well-known master of ceremonies at the National Sportsman Show, Chief Nadaba. The chief just couldn't believe his eyes when he saw all the fish at the base of the falls and in the runs. So, on went a reddish streamer. Well, after landing and releasing 2 fish, the chief wisely filed off the barb on his fly, and soon he was able to release quickly and easily after they had had their acrobatic exercise for the day. We might add, it was a tired but exultant chief who returned to camp at dinner time, for in that one day he had hooked, played, and released over 600 pounds of salmon and rainbows.
Sportsman's Adventures is brought to you by Florida, the fishing capital of the world. Yamaha, reliability starts here. Rapala, Williamson Lures, Maverick Boats, Minn Kota, Humminbird, La Jolla Power Pole, Swift, Silent, Secure.
Why is Yamaha your best investment? Just ask Captain Buddy LaPointe.
In the charter business, I can't afford downtime. My Yamaha 150 4-stroke is the most dependable, trouble-free outboard I've ever run.
This clean-burning, quiet, fuel-efficient Yamaha 4-stroke is the most versatile outboard in the Yamaha lineup. So invest in the best, the clean, quiet, dependable Yamaha F-150. Yamaha, because your best investment starts right here.
Happy journey. If fish were this easy to find, you wouldn't need Humminbird side imaging. Amazing picture-like images and a 480-foot side-to-side beam eliminate unproductive water fast, so you'll be at their front door in no time. Humminbird, simply, clearly, better.
I've been fishing all my life and seen some pretty cool things on the water. I've seen 180-pound tarpon jump in my boat. I've seen giant snook slam live bait, and I've also seen super shallow redfish I can easily pull to. I've seen a lot has changed except my boat builder, Maverick Boat Company. Make no mistake about it, Maverick makes the best technical poling skiffs, high-speed backcountry skiffs, and bay boats in the world.
Used Maverick or Pathfinder, #1 for a reason.
Has your Florida fishing or hunting license expired and you need it renewed now? No problem. The FWC has several services that will allow you to buy your license instantly. No matter where you are, in the woods or on the water, all you need is a major credit card. For a small service fee, you can purchase these licenses directly online or simply by calling a toll-free number. To get your instant license online, log on to myfwc.com or call toll-free 1-888-FISH-FLORIDA or 1-888-HUNT-FLORIDA.
The redfish is one of Florida's best conservation stories. These fish were nearly wiped out in the 70s and 80s, but thanks to the FWC and some sound fisheries management, the redfish stocks are stronger than ever. The redfish success story has generated the hottest fishing tournaments, and these have been sweeping the southeastern United States. The very popular Inshore Fishing Association Redfish Tour and the ESPN Redfish Cup. Both attract top anglers and guides from around the country. Captain Rick Murphy and his tournament partner, Captain Jeffrey Page, are regulars on the redfish tournament circuit, and regulars in the winner's circle too. The Redfish Tour is making its way to Sarasota Bay, so it's only natural that these two would get together. Day of pre-fishing. Scout them out. Find out what's working.
What do you got there? You have any idea?
I'm calling redfish.
Now, let me ask you something, Jeffrey. Why do you like fishing in central southwest Florida? You know, right here in Sarasota, what is it? You know, you and I fish all over the place for redfish and trout. Where you going? Where you going? Huh? Where are you going? What you doing back there? I'm up here. How are we supposed to have a conversation with you all the way back there? He's not trying to get you under the boat like most redfish
This guy's
do.
doing some crazy stuff.
Put that rod tip in the water. Rod tip all the way down in the water.
I'll tell you what, Rick, I've caught hundreds of redfish. This fish is gonna do it to me, y'all.
Just open your bail, he'll come out the other side of the boat.
No, it's not that. It's the trim tabs. I haven't had one do this to me in a long time, Rick.
Stay right there. We're going to show him
Look at the
who's
mud.
the
That's
boss.
all I fish. Rick, look at this mud.
I see that. Get him out from underneath the boat. Come here, bud. Oh, hard head. Redfish.
Oh, it's been a while since I've been shamed like that.
Hey, now answer the question. The question at hand, Captain, is why do you like fishing down here in the Sarasota, Venice area?
Well, number one,
That's one of the reasons. Good night.
and that's a legal fish.
I know. That'd be a good one.
Yeah. One of the reasons I'm born and raised here, but number two, you know, I fish Charlotte Harbor a lot, and I fish up north of Tampa a lot, and the water's dirty. I like this gin clear water here. I'm all about clean, clear water, and then all the variety of real close fishing I have here. You know, I have snook, redfish, trout in the bay. Sometimes cobias and triple tail come in, and then just on the other side of that peninsula, Rick, is where you and Stacy got that tarpon show.
Right. So you have the
In
variety.
May and June, we got all the tarpons you want right there.
Right. So you got the
Now
variety.
let's go back to this little mister. He embarrassed me, I gotta admit.
Now look at it. This would be a problem if we were fishing the redfish tournament. Look at his tail.
Yeah, see? There's, clipped tail.
You know, that would could be a problem.
Yeah.
If you caught this fish, you know, I mean, obviously it's well past healed, but somebody at some point in time had clipped the tip of his
Something
tail
happened.
off. he got bit by a porpoise or something. Man, look how beautiful that redfish is.
He hit it as soon as that jerkbait hit the water.
Oh, there he is.
Nice, Rick. Old Ricky had to come and join the bounce the bottom game.
Hey, that B&B fishing, make no mistake about it, guys. If you're not sure what B&B fishing is, that means bouncing the bottom, not
Was that one
bouncing
cast?
her bottom.
Was
Just
that one cast?
One cast.
Oh.
Bouncing the bottom. And what that means really is we got a jig head on here. And here's what you need to understand whenever you're fishing these plastics. Every time the jig head hits the bottom, it makes a puff. When you lift it to jig it, it makes another puff. So the redfish, the snook, the trout all make it seem like to them, they see that puff, it's like something hopping along the bottom. And that's what triggers the bite. I gotta tell the suffix braided line, and you can really feel the lack of stretch. I really like how this feels. 20-pound fluorocarbon leader Invisalign matched up with this Stratic, Shimano Stratic. It works very, very well. Fish grip in his face, Jeffrey.
Fish grip on his face, coming up. That's what I like about that thing. Once you clamp down.
Yeah. Slide that hand under his belly so that his weight is not running all the way into the... Look how cold that fish is laying up on this brown copper color bottom.
See, we've moved a few clicks north up into South Tampa Bay now. We're not in Sarasota Bay, and look at the different color.
Yeah. Blue tail, still a little bit of cold temperatures to the water, but look how goldy it is.
Look at that Slayer jig head, too. Penetrated right through where it should be.
Exactly.
I might as well just put my rod away. It's going to turn into a Rick Murphy celebrity hour.
This Conservation Minute is brought to you by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission.
The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission is responsible for managing fish and wildlife resources for their long-term well-being. One of the ways they do is through the use of fish hatcheries, a facility designed for the sole purpose of raising fish. The hatchery provides the perfect environment for fish eggs to develop and hatch by maintaining the right water temperatures and oxygen levels, as well as feeding the fish and keeping them safe from predators. The FWC maintains fish hatcheries throughout the state for both fresh and saltwater fish. Once the hatchery-raised fish reach the right size, they are ready for release into our lakes, estuaries, and coastal waters. Hatcheries are staffed not only with top researchers, but also with volunteers who give their time and effort to make a better future for our Florida. For more information about Florida's fish hatcheries or to become a volunteer, log on to myfwc.com.
I'm Captain Rick Murphy, and when I'm in the Florida Keys, I stay at the La Jolla Resort in Isla Mirada, a place for families and fishermen. The La Jolla is located on the bay at mile marker 82.2 and has easy access to the Everglades. The flats of Isla Mirada and the offshore reefs are just minutes away. The La Jolla Resort has great dockage, boat ramps, barbecue pits, and swimming pools. So whether your group is small or La Jolla can take care of all your needs.
Why is Yamaha your best investment? Just ask charter boat captain and tournament angler George Mitchell.
No matter where I fish, I know I've got the strongest, most reliable outboard there is.
For 25 years, Yamaha's innovative technology has produced the best outboards on the water. Tournament after tournament, win after win. The Yamaha F350. Power, reliability, and fuel efficiency. Yamaha. Because your best investment starts right here.
Over the past 30 years, I've fished some really hardcore places and caught some really hardcore fish. The only thing that separated me from those fish was my fishing line, and that's why I choose Suffolk. Suffolk really is abrasion resistant and is a hardcore fishing line. So take it from a hardcore fisherman with Suffolk, nothing you can't catch. Look at this right there! Holy cow!
The new Riptide SF from Minn Kota. Its ruthless new mount features an anodized aluminum mono-arm with uncompromising strength, a counter-tension stabilizer with no play and no give for whisper quiet operation, and lift assist for effortless stow and deploy. But it doesn't just sound tough. It's battle tested to help you tear through everything from heavy chop to corrosive saltwater. Riptide SF, the assault salt has begun.
At Contender, we've specialized in building high-performance, top-quality, custom-made boats for more than 25 years. Contender has redefined what a fishing boat can be, and we are committed to producing the finest fishing boats in the world. And there has never been a better time to get a great deal on our entire line of Contender boats. Be sure to check out our new generation T models, the 27, 31, and 33, all available with optional forward seating. We're looking forward to welcoming you into the Contender family of boats.
Call them redfish.
Redfish.
What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe I think you're correct, but the question is it not a big trout?
Oh, he's bouncing like a trout.
Yes.
Oh, that would be nice.
How about a big Johnny?
You got a pretty good one. Oh, wait a minute.
Could be a snook to finish the slam for
No.
me. Oh, it's a redfish. It's a little dinker redfish.
He's still pretty. Don't call him a dinker. Don't hurt his feelings.
Hey, man, when you're a dinker, it takes one to know one,
Oh, all right.
you know? Nice. Blue tail. And he's actually not cold. I mean, he feels warm. Look at how blue it is on against the brown pants.
No, these fish aren't cold anymore.
Yeah. Beautiful iridescent blue. There we go. Oh, the water's actually pretty warm right now. There it goes.
Right there, yeah.
You told me it was that mullet.
Power pull down. Did I call that one?
You called it. As soon as it hit the water, you said, that's going to be a bite.
I might as well just put my rod away. It's going to turn into a Rick Murphy celebrity hour. That's why they pay him the big bucks.
Oh.
This might be a step up. Calling, Rick.
Oh, I
You
don't
call
know.
5.5 cookie cutter or step up?
I think he's going to be a step up.
I don't know. I'm thinking.
Oh, it's
like
definitely a
step
step up.
I'm thinking 5.5 cookie cutter. Yep.
Yep.
They're all the same.
Boy,
There are some bigger ones in here.
that fish hit like he meant business.
I know he did. It's just good fishing right now.
March is, what's your favorite time of year to fish up here in
November,
Jeffrey?
December.
November and December in the fall when you got tons of the big mullet
Yeah,
around.
and nobody's messed with them and they're full of eggs.
What are all the chummers doing? The guys that typically throw whitebait,
They're out.
mullet fishing?
Yeah, they're mullet fishing.
Got it. So the pressure on the fish is half of what it is during the
Yeah,
spring.
and you know what, Rick? Once we start getting cold fronts,
Yeah.
they're not even hitting chums anymore. They're feeding on the bottom in the mullet. As soon as those mullet get full of roe,
Uh-huh.
there.
Yeah, there you go.
5.5 cookie cutter.
Those are good staple fish, you know? You know what I mean by that?
That's a good eating redfish right there, too.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Captain Jeffrey
You got it.
Page, Mr. Artificial, grew up right here on Florida's beautiful southwest coast. and he knows better than anyone what it takes to be successful in these waters. When you add Jeffrey's enthusiasm and Rick's steady, experienced hand, these guys make a sport fishing dream team. Whenever these two get together, you can always be sure of another great sportsman's adventure. Check out the Sportsman's Adventures website at www.sportsmansadventures.com. Coming up next week on Sportsman's Adventures with Captain Rick Murphy.
There! He's got it! And Mike strikes to set the bait. Now for some back-breaking labor. But he's built for it. Look at that fighter, literally and figuratively skipping water on his tail.
Sportsman's Adventures was brought to you by Contender Boats, Costa Del Mar, see what's out there, Trigger X, Suffix Lines, Loop Reels, EAmera Trail, custom trailer manufacturers, and by Screen Print Plus, when image matters.